This week at Bungie. It is the 8th of April 2021, and we're going to see what they've actually changed, because from the news I've seen from other YouTubers, it's going to be a juicy one. Let's get into it. So, the first thing they've got going: Iron Futures. It's almost time for the final Iron Banner of the season of Chosen. This will be your last opportunity to complete the Iron Sharpens Iron Seasonal Challenge, so get in there and smash some heads. If you're also trying to get your power to 1325 for Grandmaster Nightfalls, don't forget the 4 Pinnacle powered weekly bounties that Saladin offers. Honestly, that's actually a really good way to, level up. Iron Banner is in a crap spot at the moment, so it's painful to get them pinnacles, but if you don't have them, it's definitely worth doing, so you can go and get them adept mods, them adept guns, because you never know, if 140 is getting the meta, Palindrome is going to be tearing all the other 140s apart. So, the next Iron Banner is going to start on the April 13th at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time, and it's also going to end on the April 20th at 10 AM Pacific Standard Time. So this is at reset on Tuesday, so definitely be on the lookout for them bounties and get them pinnacles. So, before the season ends, we'd like to take a moment to look forward in time. The season of Redacted, which is season 14, is coming in a few short weeks, and Saladin has a few new items up his sleeve for you to earn when the new season begins in May. This is kind of cool, actually. Yes, Iron Banner still needs a rework, we know this, but new loot means more reason to play, and this here, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like a 120, almost looks like Igneous Hammer, it almost has the same model, but I may be wrong, it might be a 140. You've got an LMG here, looks a little bit like the Swan. You've got a shotgun. For some reason, that's reminding me of the Retro Futurist. A little bit. With the very long straight barrel and then the kind of the handle. I don't know. And then we've got a what was it called? The Twilight Oath looking sniper, which will be quite cool. So a familiar hand cannon, a sniper rifle will be rejoining the fight. I don't know these. It's probably in another YouTuber's video, but they sound like they're being brought back. 2 new weapons are also making their debut. Our goals moving forward are to continue bringing some year 1 weapons up to speed with random rolls, but also bringing some new rewards into the fold when possible, which is the machine gun and the shotgun. Perfect. This always depends a bit on what resources we have given for a given season, but we are looking forward to a new Iron Banner themed tools for your arsenal. Now, the multi-mac, the SMG, and the Time Worn Spire have been brilliant weapons. I've been personally using the Time Worn Spire. It's in my best of February at the start when I'm on my Warlock. It rips through people with the right roll. And I've heard the multi-mac does the exact same thing, so I can only wait for these. This is really good news, this, because even though them guns aren't used as much in Crucible, they still have a spot in the meta, and they still can perform really well against 120s. So, looking even further out, so this is probably past season 14, we're planning new armour for Iron Banner. These sets won't appear for a few seasons. Oh, okay, so we're looking season 15 or 16, which is quite far ahead, but still new armour. But we've heard your desire from some new digs. Thank you, Bungie. Once we have more information, we'll let you know. Until then, we hope you enjoy these new weapons. Certainly, Bungie. Absolutely certainly. I can't wait. The never-ending search for balance. Here we go. Let's try and fix some stuff. Prepping for season of the Redacted, season 14, we have a few changes that will be coming to Destiny Sandbox. This week we will be focusing on things that are hot, so to speak, for Winter's Wildman cells, like past TWAB. That's Yeah, nerf them. Weapons and archetypes that need to be tuned in order to create breathing room for other aspects of Destiny's sandbox to shine. We're also planning quite a few buffs to unused perks. The new fusion rifles. Ooh, that's going to be exciting. Is Sleeper Simulant coming back? That'd be cool. And more. Hell yeah, Bungie. So the current plan is to cover perk and weapon buffs in an upcoming TWAB towards the end of April once they're solidified. But we wanted to get this information out earlier than normal to keep you all informed. It feels like they've learnt their lesson with Thresh. They're telling us before they're putting it in the TWAB instead of after, and just not putting it in the TWAB at all. So the weapon changes. 120 RPM hand cannons are very dominant in PvP. I'm telling you, man, their 2 taps are nuts. They want to nerf their range. So these weapons will now have damage and aim assist fall off distance reduced by 2-4 meters based on the range stat. That's pretty cool. So if a hand cannon has 40 meters range, that's now going to be looking about 36-37 meters. So they're going to fall in line quite well with 140s. This is going to be good. This is going to be amazing for 140s. Get that palindrome, especially a depth version. When this week comes out, where we can farm the whatever nightfall we want, hopefully it's palindrome. Get the best roll you can. I swear, it is key. Vortex frame swords, Fallen Guillotine. With Fallen Guillotine now viable forever, bye sunsetting, we need to adjust it a little as its damage output is higher than all the other legendary swords. With this change, we allow to keep its high damage output, which yes, it's OP, it's a legendary sword, it doesn't take an exotic slot like Lament, but reducing its full reserves damage output by reducing the number of heavy attacks you'll be able to perform. So, what have they done? Full energy heavy attack ammo cost increased from 4 to 6. This is very much like Solar Scar. Solar Scar takes 6 ammo to do a full heavy attack. So you only get to use it once in Crucible, seeing as you only get 6 ammo. So, as people are going to not like this, but it kind of has to be done. Falling Guillotine is very overpowered. And swords have already had their 15% nerf. They're just getting nerfed into the ground now. I think rocket launchers are going to become a hell of a lot more viable once the swords get moved over. Quick draw. Here we go. The elephant in the room. So, it's intended to provide faster swap speed, but it passively buffs handling by plus 100. This is nuts. Imagine having a gun, but not mattering about handling. That's ridiculous. This completely negates the downside of using low handling weapons, such as aggressive shotguns, Bellwinters and Astral, sniper rifles, Far Future, and hand cannons, which isn't something we want to encourage. So what are they doing to it? The handling bonus is now removed 1 second after switching to this weapon. Okay, so it's going to have like a cooldown, just like Shatter Dive, or upon aiming down sights. Cool. So it'll still be there and it'll still work just as good. But it's just like Shatter Dive, it's got a cooldown now. I like that. Frenzy. That's a strong perk. Extremely high uptime in PvE to the point where it is a clearly better choice than Rampage and Kill Clip, other damage perks. We like the high uptime and we want to preserve that. So what have they done? Reduced the percentage to 15. That's the same as one step of Rampage, I think. So, but it's just consistent. I think Frenzy is still going to be really, really strong. Reservoir Burst. I think this is a fusion rifle perk. I don't use linear fusion rifles, so now increases magazine size in addition to its other effects. Reduce full battery bonus damage from 33% to 25%. So that's a nerf. Upcoming content requires revisiting the power level of a damaged perk that can be activated simply by having a full magazine. Wink wink, nudge nudge, say no more. That's quite exciting. Is that going to be like a new perk, or is that going to be guns getting redone? Oh, I'm excited. So exotics. Lament and Bastion here. The weapon is a clear outlier for sword damage, so the health of every heavy weapon diversity, we're pulling it back a bit. Thank God, Bungie, it's about time. Reduced damage of revved heavy attacks approximately. Ooh. First a 15% damage buff, now a 16% damage buff, nerf. Sorry. That is gonna be, ooh, that's gonna hurt. I think Fallen Guillotine may take the reign on this. Note that the Lament retains standard anti-barrier despite removing chip damage. Cool. Bastion, yeah, still really good. Its range is nuts. Something else instead, we've noted increased feedback on Bastion higher than normal usage in PvP. So we're making a small change here, and we will revisit Bastion later. Thank God, Bungie. Intrinsically staggers unstoppable champions, increased spread angle by 13%. Cool. And they're going to make further adjustments based on player feedback. Thank you for listening, Bungie. Thank you. This is it means a lot. Okay, so let's have a look. Suited for combat seasonal challenge this week. Introduced the 9th week of seasonal children seasonal challenges. One of the challenges suited for combat. These are all bugs. Perfectus season. Yeah, it didn't say which seasonal armor. That's upsetting. Grandmaster Nightfall's never had this happen, but apparently it is happening since they patched it. They're patching it. Oh, that's an oof. Dismantle your shaders. Beginning season 14. Yeah, transmog. May 11th. We are overhauling a shader system and how shaders be applied to armor. I can't speak. Due to the overhaul, shaders will become permanent unlocks, and all shaders in player inventories will be removed. We encourage everyone to dismantle their shaders before Season 14 begins to receive Glimmer and Legendary Shards. This feels very similar to the, remember the, what's it called? The tokens, the Crucible tokens. But Transmog is exciting! Let's get it! Transmog! Twitch gift sub bounty rewards. May not see bounty progress appear immediately after purchase. Players should make sure to visit Amanda Holiday and Tower to verify whether their bounty rewards were granted prior to submitting a support ticket. Weekly known issues. Okay, only Perfectus armor can be used. Set can be used towards suited for combat. Okay, so right, they're gonna try and fix that. Enemies are teleporting in various activities. They have been all the time, Bungie. Some players may still have the Season of the Hunt milestone listed in their milestones after listening to Osiris' transmissions of Valor. What? That was last season. Dreaming City Bounty Challenge The Shattered doesn't complete after Toland. I think that's supposed to say Toland. That's a bug you need to put in there. It's found in the standard challenges. Decimal memories may display inaccurate completion dates. Ooh, that's cool. Legatus Mark Seasonal Titan Ornament clips into itself slightly. I think you need to be focusing on more bugs, Bungie. But that is it for this week. That's quite an interesting TWAB. Not as exciting as the other ones, but it's still there. It's still up there. Iron Banner's getting more weapons, so definitely be looking out for that. That's the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what your thoughts are on this new TWAB, and I shall see you some other time. I don't know, this channel I just don't upload at all because fun. Thank you guys. Goodbye.